Hello, Ohio Valley District family. From time to time, instead of writing an article, I'm going to do a little bit of a video. And to do my very first one, I've brought in a marvelous color commentator to join with me. This is my buddy. This is my first grandson, Michael, about 4 months old. And Michael's going to help me out today. As a matter of fact, having a grandson reminds me that actually the words we say, the attitudes we have, the actions we show, they matter. It matters a great deal in how people are impacted by things. So, for example, you've been at the grocery store and you've seen that kid say those words and you're like, oh, well, that little toddler didn't just learn that himself. He heard somebody at home or somewhere say those things, or you've seen attitudes, you've seen actions, and you know that it was something that was imprinted deeply on them somewhere early in the journey. And as such, it's a reminder that often the things that we say carry weight, the things that we do have a lot of impact. Careless words can get us into trouble if we're not careful. Children will certainly repeat those kind of things that they hear, sometimes not in the way we intended or in the context that we would wish. But by the way, sometimes that's true in ministry as well. I have found that sometimes things that I just said rather flippantly or carelessly actually have been remembered by many people. Things I've written show up in different places. Sometimes people walk up to me. It's been almost 4 decades of serving the Lord in His church, and people will walk up and they'll say, hey, I remember when you said, and I always at that moment go, oh dear, I'm not sure where this is going to go next, because there's a chance I don't even remember what it is that they're remembering, but to them it was significant. And I'm reminded the Lord gives us admonition to be careful in the things that we say, to guard our tongue, to not let anything unwholesome come out of our mouth, but only what is beneficial for those who are listening, that we would esteem others more highly than ourselves, and that we would remember that the world will know we're Christians by our love. It matters what we say. It matters the attitudes and the actions that we model. So I just want to encourage you a little bit today as I look at my little friend here that, hey, the things we say, things we do, the attitudes we carry, they will be seen by others and it will matter. So pray, ask the Lord by His Spirit to guide you. Watch carefully the things that you say and do, because people are watching. People are learning. The ripples will carry on forward and it will make an impact. Michael, thanks for joining me on this one. Michael's going to be joining a support group for the drooling problem that he has. But we think we can overcome this in due time, and he and I will have many times of great joy together, maybe even get to broadcast to you together again.